this unit, our learning target is I can add and subtract three-digit numbers by using place value. Today, we're going to focus on adding three-digit numbers. Your success criteria is I will know I'm successful when I can add three-digit numbers by regrouping. Think about this question. How do I know when to regroup? As I solve this problem and think aloud, I want you to be thinking about that question and how I know when I need to regroup and how you should know when you need to regroup. First, notice my problem. I have the place values lined up, so the ones are over the ones, the tens are over the tens, and the hundreds over the hundreds. I've modeled both problems in a place value mat so you can see what's happening when we regroup in our equation. First, I'm going to start in the ones place. 8 ones plus 3 ones makes 11 ones. And I know that once I get to 10 ones, I can group them together to make a brand new 10. So that will make one leftover 1 plus the 10 ones that I made a new 10 with. In my equation, 8 plus 3 is 11, which 11 is made up of 1 10 and 1 1. Now I'm going to add the tens. I have 6 plus 5 plus 1, which makes 12. 12 is made up of 10 tens, which makes 100, plus 2 tens. Once I get to 10 tens, I group them together to make 100. So in my equation, that looks like 12 tens, which is 2 leftover tens, and 10 of the tens makes a new 100. Last, I need to add the hundreds. I have 2 plus 2 plus 1 is 5, and I know that 5 is not over 10, so I do not need to make a new 1,000. I only have 5, so I'm just going to add them and put my 5 in the hundreds place. My answer, or my sum, is 521. Here's a problem for you to solve. Be careful. Make sure you line up those place values so your ones are on top of your ones and your 5 and your tens are on top of your tens. Also, try to think aloud. Think about when you need to make a new group of 10 or a new group of hundreds. Pause the video, solve the problem, and then restart to check your work. Pause the video now. All right. Well, hopefully what you did looks something like this. First, line up those place values. Then, add the ones, and you have 9 plus 9 is 18. And 18 is made up of 1 10 plus 8 ones. So you would put the 10 in the tens place and the 8 ones here. Then add the tens. 8 plus 5 plus 1 is 14. 14 is made up of 10 tens plus 4 tens, and 10 tens makes a 100. So it looks like 4 leftover tens and 1 new 100. Then add your ones or your hundreds place. 4 plus 1 is 5, and since it is not more than 10, you don't need to regroup. You just bring down the 5. 548. Let's look at this problem. Something doesn't look right here. How do I fix the error and find the correct sum? The sum is the answer to this addition problem. What do you think? I notice that this problem has one error, and that is that they have not lined up the place values. So that would make this 6 tens really in the hundreds place, which makes it 600. What do you think that does to the sum? Of course, it makes it way too big. Instead of being 60, this 6 now means 600, which makes my sum way too big. Let's fix this problem. First, we're going to line up those place values. Then we're going to add 6 plus 8 is 14, and 14, I need to take the 4 ones and put them here, and the 10 from the 14 goes in the tens place. Now I need to add the tens. 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 1 is 10, and 10 tens makes 100. But what do I put right here? Well, I don't have any leftover tens. When I have 10 tens, I get to make a new 100. So I'm just going to put a 0 right there because I don't have any leftover tens. And all I need to do now is add the new 100 I made plus the 200, and that makes 304. That is the correct sum. So remember, when you add, make sure you line up those place values. On your own, please solve these two problems. Again, please think about place value and lining up your place value. And also be thinking about when you need to make a new group of 10 or a new group of 100. Please enter your answers in Google Classroom. Your learning target for this lesson was I can add and subtract three-digit numbers by using place value. And hopefully by now you've gained confidence and you can say that I am successful adding three-digit numbers by regrouping. Here's a little to-do list. If you need extra practice, please watch the tutorial videos in Google Classroom. Complete the practice pages in Seesaw, and when you're done, head on over to I Know It and complete one assignment. Have fun!